Hey there, Rudy Lopez here, and happy Monday. So the Fed increased short-term interest rates, also known as the Fed funds rate, by 0.75% last week. This means that the Fed funds rate is currently at 3.25% when it was at 0% in the beginning of the year. Now, the question of how does this affect me has now become one of the most common questions I've been getting on a weekly basis. So I thought I'd share this video with you and talk about 3 ways that the Fed funds rate may be impacting you in your daily lives. The first one is on mortgage rates. Mortgage rates on fixed rate mortgages are not directly correlated by changes to the Fed funds rate. I know the media will sometimes make it sound like it is, but mortgage rates actually fluctuate based on supply and demand for mortgage bonds in the bond market. And during the pandemic, the Fed was the biggest buyer of mortgage bonds because they wanted to keep the economy moving during the pandemic. They wanted to make sure that people were still out spending money. So that's why we saw mortgage rates go down to such record levels. And we saw what happened with the housing market as a result. The Fed also announced quite a while ago that they're going to be exiting the mortgage bond buying program, which is why we've seen mortgage rates go up so rapidly this year. Now, as far as adjustable rate mortgages, those rates may be impacted by the Fed rate hikes because the index that the mortgage companies use to give you the interest rate might be tied to what happens with the Fed funds rate. So just make sure that you understand how adjustable rate mortgages work if that's something you're looking to do. And as always, I'm always happy to go over it with you and share some ideas and thoughts and options for you. Number 2 is home equity lines of credit, also known as HELOCs. Interest rates on HELOCs do change whenever the Fed changes rates because HELOCs are tied to what's called the prime rate. The prime rate has now gone up to 6.25% when the Fed raised their Fed funds rate. And HELOCs are typically quoted at prime rate plus a certain percentage. So expect interest rates on HELOCs to continue to go up if the Fed keeps increasing the Fed funds rate, which they already said they're going to continue to do to combat inflation. And number 3 is credit cards. Interest rates on credit cards change whenever the Fed changes rates, and that's because credit cards are also based on the prime rate, just like HELOCs. So I hope this helps clarify what you're seeing on the news as it relates to the Fed funds rate and how it could affect you. And as always, if you or someone you know is looking to buy, sell, or refinance a home, I'm here to help you out. So have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon.